Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got my August update for the Panda palette, or at the start of August. So it's time to update you again about where I'm at with my palettes, because I'm working on two still. One from last year, one from this year. I'm still hoping that I can finish both of them off by the end of the year, although we're getting closer towards the end. I know I've still got 5 months left, but still. Let's jump right in, shall we? So first of all, I want to talk about the older product of the two, the one that I've been working on for the longest, and that is the Too Faced Enchanted Glamourland palette. Let's take a quick look at what that one looked like before. So my main goal for this one was just to make more progress on the pink and kind of work on Stiletto Georgia Wheezy as well. That's what I did. So this is where I am right now. As you can see, I've got some side pan on the pink now, finally. So I'm really happy about that, but still it's moving so much slower than I expected it to. It's just very hardly pressed in there. I've used it most days over the last month and still I feel like I barely made any progress, which is kind of disappointing because I want to also work on some other things. So I think for the next month I'm just gonna focus a little bit less on that one and focus a little bit more on some other things, because I'm kind of done with the pink looks, pink purpley looks almost every day. So let's just go through them really quickly. Georgia Wheezy is the one that I'm using in my inner corner most days, although today I've got the whitish color for my other palette in my inner corner. But I'm making nice progress on it. It's getting a little bit thinner towards the top of where the pan is. So that's going well, and I think especially when I will start wearing that a little bit more on my entire lid, that one will actually be gone fairly quickly. Then, as I said, Boy Toy was the one that I've been working on the most, the pink color right here, and I've hit side pan on that one. Really happy that I at least finally hit side pan on it, but it still looks like I need at least 2 months of a full focus on that one to get that one out, which I'm just not really feeling right now. So I think I'm just gonna focus on something else for a little bit. Yeah, and hopefully we'll at least have it finished by the end of the year, but we'll see. Then we have Ooh and Ah, which is a silver color. I've used it a few times this month, so there is a little bit of progress. I actually feel like I can see some usage when I look at it now. There is a teeny tiny bit of a, I don't know whether you can call it a dip. At least you can see it's used. But I don't know how well you can see that in the close-up that I have for you guys, so we'll see. Yeah, but I've used it a few times, but still it's not my main focus, and I think I'm going to be using this one a little bit more towards like the last 3 months of the year. And then lastly we've got Stiletto, and I'm pretty happy about the progress that I made here. I'm using that a lot in my outer corner and kind of blend it up in my crease as well. So I'm making some nice progress on that one actually. And there is a proper dip kind of in the middle of what's left. So I feel like by next time I might have a good chunk of additional pan, because it's getting pretty thin over there. Which would be really nice because it's a black. And they don't go very quickly, so it would be nice to be able to show you guys some good extra pan on that one by the next time you see this palette. So let's see. Then we have the other palette, and this is the Too Faced Glamour to Go palette that I've been working on for the last 7 months as well. Let's take a quick look at where that was at last time. So my main goals for that one were to hit pan on the blue and try and hit a pan in at least the corner of the white one. Apart from that, I just wanted to keep working on the black and some of the other shades. So this is where we are right now. As you can see, I've hit pan on the blue, but I've also hit pan on the taupey color. So I'm really happy about that. Both of those are fairly hardly pressed, so it's really nice to see that I did that. And like right here, I have also hit side pan on the white, but I didn't manage to hit like that whole corner as I hoped I would. Just there's more product left in there than I actually thought there was. So yeah, can't do anything about that. So let's quickly talk through all the colors here, starting at the bottom. This bronzy color I've been using a little bit more recently. This is kind of my after gym lunch look. If I go to the gym during lunchtime, or if I do any like workout during lunchtime, I put this on my lid just because it's a really quick and easy shade to put on. It works really easily. I don't have to do much else with it. Just put something else in a crease and I'm basically done. Most of the time when I do that, I actually apply this with my finger, so you will notice that the dip in there doesn't look as brush-like. It's more like a fingertip dip. but there's a dip in there, which is nice. Like, it's a very, very noticeable dip by now, so really happy about that. Then the taupey color is my main crease color at the moment, just to darken things up a little bit, even though it's not dark enough for me. Like right now I have that taupe color in my crease, then I put the black on the outer V part, and then I kind of blend that outer V color in my crease as well to darken it up a little bit, but it's still not overly dark, so that works really, really well actually. So I managed to hit pan on it that way, even though it wasn't per se my goal, so I'm really happy about that. Then the greenish glittery color I have not really done too much with. There still is an okay bit of pan in there. It's not my main focus anymore. Yeah, it's not my favorite color just because of those weird glittery pieces that are in there. It just doesn't really work for me, but I will work on it at some point. Okay, then we go on to the white color. Like I said, I was trying to hit the corner of the pan. I didn't completely get there, but I got really, really close. I actually hit side pen today. I use it always on my brow bone, and sometimes I use it in my inner corner as well. I decided to do that today, and I actually hit side pen when I did that today, so at least I had something to show you guys still. But yeah, it's moving along really nicely. It is pretty powdery, so I feel like in 2 updates time I might have that one finished. Then the blue, not my favorite color in this palette, but it's pretty okay to work with. It's hardly pressed, so it takes forever to go through though, but I did manage to hit teeny tiny bit of pan on it, and that's when I decided to just not use it too much anymore for the rest of the month, because I just had to kind of add it to the looks that I had going on. I did use it all over the lid a few times as well, and then I used kind of a more warm tinted color in my crease, which worked really nice as well actually, and I could still wear that to work without it being too much, so that was good, and I can probably do that a little bit more often as well. And then lastly we have the black, which is not like a full-on black. I mean, this one, how can you see? The black in here is definitely more like a pigmented black, while this one is a little bit more grayish. It kind of fades a little bit more easily, so it's pretty easy to use. I sometimes use a blending brush in that, and then use that blending brush to mainly focus on my outer V, but then also blend up in my crease, which works fine. It's not too dark for that, which is really nice. So I've expanded the pan a little bit on that one, but also that one is the color that I use more like after my workouts during lunchtime than like always, because I'm just trying to finish this black up mostly. And yeah, that is everything that I've been working on. I'm pretty happy about the progress. I've got pan in almost all the colors now, except for the bronzy color in here and then the silver in here. So that's pretty good. Although there is still plenty of product left in both of them, so I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. I don't know whether I will be able to finish everything off, but we'll see where we can get. So I guess it's time to set some new goals for next month. So my goals for next month, first of all, I've got pan in almost every color in here except for the bronzy color, so that's going to be my main focus for this month. I'm going to try and hit pan in here. I'm also going to try and finish off about half of this white color, and apart from that I just want to expand the pan in the other colors. Maybe see if I can hit corner in that taupey color over here, because that's the main color that I use in my crease every day. Yeah, that's going to be my main goals. I think the white one, finish up about half, should be possible. I think I should be able to hit pan on that one. This one is a little bit of a harder goal, but let's see how I'm going to do on that. Then for this palette, I'm gonna keep working on stiletto, and I'm hoping I can show you guys a good bit of additional pan by the next month. And apart from that, I'm not gonna set too many other goals. I'm kind of done working with that pink, so I'm not gonna use that too much. I'm just gonna work on the colors when I feel like it. That's my goal. And that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye! bye.